Yeah.
Anywhere.
Everybody
White, wheat,
preparing.
multi-green, gone. Yeah, anywhere.
Sourdough.
Right. Big storm coming their way, huh?
You know, it really is. And there are blizzard watches up. And, you know, I was telling you, because you have family in the Richmond area, they're going to start with snow, probably see an ice storm following that. But
Wow.
many areas, while they may not get significant accumulating snow, they're dealing with very strong winds coming right off of the Atlantic. So in that case, you have family, friends out east, or certainly if you have any travel plans. Well, here are my thoughts for our weather conditions today. Plenty of clouds. Now, we'll see some sun through the high cloud cover, that is. Temperatures will head for the mid, possibly upper 20s. And tomorrow, we're looking at a northeast wind actually coming off of that system that will be out east, and that's going to enhance some lake effect impact. We're looking at flurries to possibly some light snow around here tomorrow afternoon. Our average high today is 31 degrees. The average low is 16 degrees. Records intact for the day, 62 on the high side and 22 below zero on the low side. Right now, mainly cloudy skies. 15 degrees out at O'Hare, but the AccuWeather real feel is 6 degrees. It's 12 in Elmhurst. It is 8 degrees right now in Maryville and 8 degrees in Gary, 8 degrees in Crete, 11 in Plainfield, 11 degrees Batavia, 15 right now in Zion. So by noontime, here's where our temperatures will be. As you can see, mainly in the mid-20s around the area, upper 20s for some, 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Even this evening, we're holding on to some temperatures in the 20s, and our overnight low temperatures tonight dropping back mainly in the mid to upper teens. So we have the cloud cover that is continuing to stroll on in. Meanwhile, here is that system that is going to be bringing the major snow and blizzard conditions to the East Coast. You can see all kinds of alerts. This one right here, that's the blizzard watch that is going to be in effect tomorrow night and through Saturday around the D.C. area as well as the Baltimore area. So they are looking at significant snowfall in those regions. And you take a look, this is the latest model, and you can see over on Washington, D.C., almost 2 feet of snow is being forecast there from one of the models. Roanoke, Virginia, looking at 2 feet of snow as well. But for us, tomorrow will definitely pale in comparison to that. Mainly cloudy skies, light winds around the area here this afternoon, highs mid to upper 20s. Tomorrow we are near 30 degrees with some light flurries and some light snow showers here tomorrow afternoon.
Got a play system, but here's where the trouble spots are. Northbound Route 53 entrance from Beesterfield. They've got a crash, so that ramp is currently closed. State police are on the scene. And, of course, we've got this water main break near West Side that's affecting the Eisenhower. It's at Western Avenue off the Eisenhower, Western and Congress. So here's the deal. Inbound on the Ike at Western, they've got the right lane closed. And then, of course, Congress is closed at Western. The city is on site there trying to make repairs. But IDOT says it could be hours until they get everything open there because of a severe icing situation with all the water that got out on the road. Now, this is not having an effect on the Eisenhower travel time, which is still based at 17 minutes.
From Chicago, you're watching Judy Sue, Terrell Brown. Weather with meteorologist Tracy Butler and Roz Varen's traffic. ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 4:30 continues.
Good morning. At the Vatican's offer. One of the guns found in El Chapo's hideout has been traced to Operation Fast and Furious.
Not aware.
A semi-truck driver has been cited in a school bus crash that injured 9 children in the northern suburbs. This happened
And international students.
The Great Chicago Blood Drive was a big success thanks to hundreds of people who came from all over the area to help save lives.
Butler Trace.
Good morning. And we're starting off with a fair amount of cloud cover around the area. Things are fairly quiet weather-wise compared to yesterday. 19 degrees over at the lakefront, 10 degrees in Aurora, 12 in DeKalb, 12 in Gary, 11 degrees in Kankakee. So it's a cold morning out there. This afternoon, temperatures headed for the mid to upper 20s. Those numbers are still below average for us here today as far as the high temperatures are concerned. A lot of cloud cover. At times, the sun will be visible through some high cloud cover. Now, I do have some flurries and some light snow showers in the forecast, mainly for tomorrow
mentioned, between Stager and Exchange, some icing conditions. They're asking IDOT crews to head down there and salt. And we also have a crash that's being cleared in Elmhurst at the intersection of York Road and Fullerton. So be careful if you need to drive through that area anytime soon. They should be done with that fairly quickly. And we can take a look outside our Dan.
Don't respond to drugs and threaten millions of people.
The number of Americans making it past their 100th birthday is growing. That is according to a new government report. The latest census figures put that number of centenarians at 72,000. For the 100-plus club, heart disease is the number one killer, which is the same for Americans overall.
It is 4:49. Coming up, a game Derrick Rose called embarrassing. How it ended up being a one-sided affair.
And if you're watching us this morning,
Of the NFL.
oh, right, Catherine.
Yeah, her. Yeah. The Bulls have now lost 5 of their last 7 games.
And last night was a big loss.
Absolutely. That's sports. I'm Mark G. in Greco.
Alrighty, Mark, thank you. It is 4:54 and just ahead in our 5 o'clock hour this morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Friday Eve around here. Good to be with you. I'm Terrell Brown.
Good morning. I'm Judy Sue. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday. Let's begin with your first alert weather update.
Talk about is a lot of cloud cover around the area here this morning as it is moving on in, but it's mainly high clouds. We'll still see some sun kind of coming through those clouds. It'll be rather dim, if you will. Well, now we'll take a look at the actual temperatures. It's 12 degrees in McHenry, 12 degrees out at O'Hare, 19 degrees over at the lakefront, 12 in Aurora. So we do have some temperatures this morning that are below the average low. 12 degrees in Gary, that's a step up because you were at 8 degrees just about 30 minutes ago. 11 degrees in Morris, 11 degrees right now in Kankakee. Wind chills, I wanted to show you that the air is fairly calm, so our wind chills and our temperatures are exactly the same in many spots. Now, again, we will have a lot of clouds through the day, and the sunshine will be limited, but we'll see those high temperatures headed into the mid and possibly upper 20s for some. I'll have a complete look at your forecast, and that's coming up shortly. Roz?
As you can see, no big pockets of congestion anywhere, but we are getting reports of a crash out in the Bolingbrook area, Romeoville. It's inbound on I-55 northbound, right at that long ramp to get onto 355, the Veterans Memorial Tollway. Not seeing any delays because of it, but just know it's there. State police are headed in that direction. Now, if you're taking public transportation, we have Judy and Terrell.
Okay, Roz, thank you. At 5 o'clock here this morning, it has been 1 week since our colleague here at ABC7, Ann Sweeney, was murdered on vacation in Belize.
The I-Team has been in Central America for the last several days looking into her death. Tanja joins us now with the latest. Tanja.
Terrell and Judy, police were investigating what they call a person of concern, but we learned last night that man has been dismissed as a suspect. Now, the man that you see in this video here on Cold, a task force of detectives from Belize and several U.S. agents will give a fresh look at the murder case starting today. Judy?
All right, Tanya, thank you. And happening right now, the search for robbers in Chicago's South Loop. People have been attacked as they begin their day. Eyewitness News reporter Jade Hernandez joins us now live with more. Jade.
Judy, these 2 robbers have a target. It's really anyone getting in and out of their car. And they take what they can, their smartphones, jewelry, and a